The Samsung Galaxy S25 lineup is growing, and two upcoming models are generating a lot of buzz: the Galaxy S25 Edge and the Galaxy S25 FE. While they both belong to the S25 family, they're designed for completely different users. One is a premium, ultra-thin phone with a sleek design. The other is a more affordable option that keeps things simple while still delivering solid performance. So, which one is the better pick for you? Let's break it down and compare the Galaxy S25 Edge and the Galaxy S25 FE based on what we know so far. Let's start with the basics. The Galaxy S25 Edge is already available and comes in two storage options: 256GB and 512GB. It starts at $1,099, making it a high-end device. On the other hand, the Galaxy S25 FE hasn't launched yet, but is expected to arrive this fall. Based on Samsung's pricing history, it might cost around $649. That's a huge price difference, nearly $450 less than the Edge. Now when it comes to design, the Edge stands out immediately. It's just 5.8mm thick and weighs only 5.75 ounces. That's incredibly thin and light for a smartphone. Samsung uses a titanium frame on the Edge, which keeps it strong without adding bulk. The FE, based on previous models, is expected to be a bit thicker and heavier, and it will likely stick to aluminum and glass instead of titanium, a trade-off that helps lower the cost. Both phones are expected to have 6.7-inch displays with 120Hz refresh rates, so in terms of size and smooth scrolling, they should feel similar. But the Edge will likely offer a higher resolution for sharper visuals. Moving on to cameras, this is where things get interesting. The Galaxy S25 Edge features a powerful 200-megapixel main camera and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens. However, it lacks a dedicated telephoto lens. Instead, it relies on digital zoom using the main camera. That's fine for casual use, but it won't match the clarity of optical zoom. The Galaxy S25 FE, however, keeps a dedicated telephoto lens, a 50-megapixel main camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, and an 8-megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom. That's a big plus for photography lovers who want to zoom without losing quality. The front cameras on both phones are expected to be 12-megapixel, so selfies should look great either way. In terms of performance, the Edge wins by a mile. It runs on the powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, which is the same processor used in Samsung's top-tier Galaxy S25 Ultra. This means it can handle heavy tasks, games, and multitasking without breaking a sweat. The Galaxy S25 FE, however, may not be as fast. Rumors suggest it might use the Exynos 2400 chip, which was also used in last year's Galaxy S24 FE. That chip doesn't quite match the performance of the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Some leaks also point to the possibility of a MediaTek Dimensity chip instead. Either way, the FE probably won't be able to keep up with the Edge in terms of speed and gaming. Now, what about battery life? Surprisingly, the more affordable S25 FE might come out ahead. The Galaxy S25 Edge has a smaller 3900 mAh battery due to its slim design. It lasted about 12 hours and 24 minutes in web browsing tests. Good, but not amazing. The Galaxy S25 FE is expected to have a 4700 mAh battery, which could potentially last longer if it comes with a more power-efficient chip. Still, last year's FE didn't perform great in battery tests, so it all depends on what chip Samsung decides to use this time around. As for charging, both phones should support 25-watt wired charging and wireless charging, so they're even in that area. When it comes to software, both phones are expected to run One UI 8 based on Android 16. That means you'll get the latest Samsung features and interface upgrades. They'll also both include Galaxy AI features like real-time language translation, advanced photo editing, and more, so even the cheaper FE won't miss out on Samsung's smartest tools. Samsung promises 7 years of software and security updates for both phones, which is excellent for long-term users. So whether you go with the Edge or the FE, you're covered for years to come. So, what's the final verdict? The Galaxy S25 Edge is perfect for people who want a slim, premium phone with high-end features and powerful performance. It's stylish, lightweight, and fast, but it comes with a steep price tag and sacrifices a few features like a telephoto camera and battery size. The Galaxy S25 FE, on the other hand, is shaping up to be a great value pick. You get solid camera features, AI support, a bigger battery, and the same software experience, all for hundreds less. Sure, it may not match the Edge in speed or design, but it gets the job done without breaking the bank. In the end, if performance and design are your top priorities, go for the Galaxy S25 Edge. But if you want to save money and still get a solid Samsung experience, the Galaxy S25 FE could be the smarter choice.